Welcome back to another modded Minecraft with Kiwi. This is Kiwi on 1.7.10. In our last episode, we had just started planting our garden, and because I'm a perfectionist OCD type person and like making sure things are completed on the same night I do them, I wanted to finish planting the garden before going to sleep. Oh, and it's raining, so let's go take a nap. Mostly because I don't like working in the rain. Usually it turns off when I sleep, so that's a fun thing. It might not, though. Yay, it did. Okay. And bouncing mobs. My defense system at work. And I get random loot. Always a plus. Okay. Put that down there. I'm gonna go broccoli. Brussels sprout, cabbage, cactus, I need to go get a couple bits of sand and some water buckets. Let me go get 4 bits of sand after I finish getting these put down here. Thankfully we live so close to a desert. Said no one who's ever been in a desert. Or been trapped in a desert. Okay. That. And I was actually really proud of my public garden I made on one of the servers I helped moderate. It is a very epic garden. I think I figured out a reason why I enjoy doing this this Let's Play so much. It's a very nice stress relief, because I can just come on here and build something and not have to worry about all the wonderful crap that's tried stressing me out. I only need 2 to make infinite water. I thought. There we go. cucumbers. Don't know what we have to plant oh, I guess we can just plant curry leaf there. Even though 1.7.10 isn't being released anymore, or being updated rather, I'm going to have more spaces in the garden than I am crops. I might try to figure out how to add new items in so I can keep playing 1.7.10 and not lose all my happy mods. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to get more water for the rice and the seaweed. So I almost have my garden planted, honey. It's a smaller version of the garden than the one on Zevi's server. Are you too engrossed in what you're watching? I think
I'm sorry, what was that?
He was.
Oh, I was touching up my discussion post and I was going to post it.
Oh, congratulations on getting that posted a day early. Yeah, both of us are in college, so just goes to show, never too old to go back to college, never too old to start college. Get out there and better yourself. Because only you can change your own circumstances. And as Smokey the Bear taught us, only you can prevent forest fires. So alright. Let's do this. Water. Whenever you get a chance, if you'd like to see my garden.
Sure. Gotta fill in a few holes.
Okay, I wasn't saying like right this second, just... Let's see, what do we plant sesame seeds on? Looks like farmland. I'm going to have 2 whole rows left over. Whoops, strawberry. Maybe not 2 whole rows. Like 1.5, 1 3/4 maybe. Chaos! Looks like water chestnut has to be planted on water as well. Which minorly makes sense. I mean, it is a water plant, so. And I can't plant mushrooms. That makes me sad. I guess regular mushroom or Pam's Harvest Craft mushrooms have to be planted on mycelium as well. Maybe they have to be planted on regular dirt. Nope. Alright, so garden is planted. We have 2 rows left over. My wall of creeperberry bushes, which damage you if you go up and touch them, but they're a great source of XP. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, so we got the garden finished. Well, not finished. We got the garden planted. Still don't quite know yet what I want to do next. Because I could go through and start with the orchard as well. But I don't know if I have time to. Orchard might have to wait. One thing I can do is make note of positions. Excuse me. Let me go over here to my Let's Play. This is going to be the start of my storage area.
Reference is not works cited, right?
Correct.
I always forget that difference. Oh, would you like to hear what I wrote, and then I'll come look at your thing?
As long as you don't mind it being on the stream.
Nope. I don't think anything I'm about to say is all that inflammatory, so I'm not
Okay.
afraid of the internet hearing it.
Never say that, honey. This is the internet.
That may be so, but this is a very specific topic for very specific, for under very specific circumstances. So it'll take a special kind of troll to figure this out. But anyway, I do not support biometrics as an ubiquitous form of security. The reality is that identity theft, an estimated 17.6 million persons, or 7% of all U.S. residents age 16 or older, were victims of one or more incidents of identity theft in 2014. Can be accomplished with a driver's license, social security card, or even credit card offers by introducing more personal details, fingerprints, facial measurements, the patterns that your veins make, and even the way you walk. It makes the crime harder to accomplish, but also harder to resolve if the crime is accomplished anyway. Among victims who experienced multiple types of identity theft with existing accounts and other fraud, about a third spent a month or
which is 32%, are more resolving problems. My alternative would be randomized password codes. We have stored password storage services. Why not a service that creates daily or monthly codes that will access anything from email to bank accounts? The idea could be extended to personal devices as well. If a digital card can be made, if a digital credit card can be made, why not a digital key card that unlocks electronics based on proximity and basic prompts that give access? These can be replaced, reset, and customized to be discrete. Integrating this idea into watches, jewelry, pens, etc. would also give it an added marketability.
They have something similar to that, honey.
Well, if it already exists, then it's a good idea.
Not necessarily.
What are you referring to?
It's called Leaf.
Okay.
It's a women's health thing. It's intended to help with, like, women's health benefit stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of neat, but just really hasn't taken off.
Clarify. I mean, does it store information?
I think
Secure
so.
Information.
I think so.
Well, you have companies like LifeLock who basically run repeated checks and offer some degree of insurance.
True.
So it's the basic problem with interconnectivity. Yes, you can synchronize devices. Yes, you can do wonderful things with it on different programs, but
ultimately it all comes down to how people use it regardless.
Sure.
Because there are so many good programs out there that people use maliciously.
Well, not even that, but what you put out, you put at risk.
Yeah.
And so
But people
it's
don't
paranoid
realize that.
Well, it's paranoid and it's annoying, and older generations, which usually have a problem with technology,
Regardless.
will probably find it extremely annoying. I work in a customer service job where people claim that we're discriminating against them because they don't have access to the internet. So,
Honey, amusingly enough, they do the same thing on my brand because we're trying to get rid of mail orders and they don't trust credit cards. So, despite it being better for the environment for them not to waste trees, yeah.
well, they're putting the environmental concern, even so. I mean, there's a trip to the library.
Yeah.
There's not. Find me a library that doesn't have a computer with a working internet connection.
Some of these people don't have that kind of access to even that, though. So,
Well, I'm sorry, but there are.
it's 2016,
Well, no, not even the year. It's just hundreds of millions of people. It's a matter of feasibility.
I suppose. I can see it from both sides of the argument, though. Personally, I'm in favor of biometrics. Mostly because I've used it on laptops and things like that, so... So I'm a little less likely to start calling it the devil.
Sorry, if you were addressing me during that time, everybody can hear me.
Oh, I said I'm more in favor of biometrics simply because I've used it on laptops and things of that nature. To help unlock passwords and
I'm not saying that immediately biometrics would pose a risk to personal security, because biometrics are not standard security. But if you make them standard security, you're gonna run into a problem eventually, because once you standardize something, people will try to exploit it.
Well, yes, that's what they usually do.
And right now, I think that it's better to refine our resolution processes. I mean, like, you heard the figure that was from the Bureau of Justice, saying that people can spend up to a month resolving identity theft.
Or longer
issues.
if it's like in my case where I just never bothered with it. I really need to fix that. Alright, so let's go see. Where are you going? I was going to show you my garden. Because it is a pretty garden. Actually, I'll show it to you from upstairs. If I can, from upstairs.
Color code your cubbies.
Yes. What of it?
Them some butt ugly colors.
They're pretty! He called my boxes ugly.
I didn't say all of them. I said there's some butt ugly colors there.
Nerd pole.
So have the creepers figured out that they can attack things and knock you down?
No, they can't because I have a defense grid set up. So this is my garden so far.
Very pretty.
I am proud of it.
Should be. Looks like it took a lot of work.
Okay. The planting actually took less work than anything.
Oh.
Time to nerd pull down. Alright, and we are at 22 minutes. So going to end this episode here. We got the garden planted. We got part of the first underground room taken care of, which I think is going to be a storage room. I might put enchanting room off this direction somehow, or off over here somewhere, because I think this was a natural cave that I just blocked off. Looks like it. So yeah, that's what we got done today. And let me fill this in real quick. Alright, so going back to our map, we are currently building the storage room underneath the kitchen. And we got the garden planted. Next will be to plant the orchard, to build the restaurant. Still didn't get to the animal traps. I need to make a note to do that. And then go fishing to get some fish, to make fish bait, and plant some fish traps off in the river over here somewhere. Alright, well, if you liked the video, toss it a like. If you want to keep up to date, drop me a subscribe. And if you want to let me know what you think, there's always the comment section. Have a great night.